that situation, you know, talked about using Al. The bases are loaded. I use him because they can't really. There's a base open, and you can pitch around him, and that's the problem. And you don't want to waste the bat. And then if you hit there for Ryan, then Tanaka's coming out for sure, and he's pitching a heck of a game. And so it's kind of a, you know, it's a 50-50.
I'm not suggesting you would pinch hit for Ryan, but.
Well, if the bases were loaded,
right.
you know, I thought about pinch hit now. Yes.
Even though Tanaka was
yes,
as well as
but then they have to pitch to him.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Joe, what did you see with Tanaka? Just the mistakes on the home runs. I mean, everything else.
Yeah, he just he left the split up and he had a slider back up on him. Were the two mistakes that he made. Overall, I thought he pitched a really good game.
Toronto won. I mean, so you guys slide back
Yeah.
a little bit. I mean, what is the situation as you see it now?
Well, I mean, we need to win games. That's the bottom line. And we didn't score runs tonight. We had some chances early on, and we were able to come up with one, and that was it. But, you know, we need to win games. And, you know, like I said, we need to focus on ourselves and take care of business. Don't give it up if you need to.
In that last inning there, I mean, when you know you get the ricochet off of Familia, I mean, are you feeling like something is going to happen there?
Yeah, you feel like good things are happening. You know, and our guys, again, you know, you're down 4 runs in the ninth against a really good closer, and you end up getting the bases loaded and giving yourself an opportunity to win. He just made some good pitches after that.
Joe, what did you see from Matz in his first Subway Series game?
You know, he seemed to pitch pretty well. It looked like he pulled out his slider that he hadn't really thrown a whole lot against some of our left-handers, you know, the second time through the lineup. He used his changeup. He threw a 3-2 changeup to someone, a very good one, and struck him out. I think it was John Ryan Murphy. So he threw pretty well.
Joe, is there any way you can get Alex into either of these games, or are you just going to...
He's not comfortable playing the field, so it is what it is.
Joe, what did you think of Tanaka tonight? And with only 82 pitches, would you expect that he would pitch in 5 days again?
Yeah, I mean, I thought he threw the ball well. You know, he made the 2 mistakes. He left the split up to Duda, and then he had a slider that backed up on him against Murphy. And, you know, like I said before the game, we'll see how he is in a couple days, and we'll go from there.
Joe, you're now at 4.5 games back, which means you need help from other teams.
Well, yeah, we just need to win games. That's the bottom line. You know, if you do that, you got an opportunity. If you don't win, you know, a lot of games, it's going to be tough.
Joe, I'm sorry if this was asked earlier. Did you give any thought in the 6th to batting for Ryan with Tanaka up next?
Yeah, I mean, I thought about using Alex, but there is an open base. You know, even though it's second base, there is an open base, and you can pitch around him. And then you got to take Tanaka out, and he's throwing the ball extremely well. So we decided not to.
So Tanaka said something about that he went in expecting to be kind of limited tonight in terms of pitch count. Was that a plan going in to sort of hold him back a little bit in this one?
You know, if he doesn't give up the homer, I'm probably going to let him go out for the 7th. I mean, he was throwing the ball extremely well. So. You know, we were discussing that. Do you pinch hit for him in the top of the 7th? I mean, he was 75 pitches at the time, throwing extremely well. His pitch count never really got too high that we had to worry about it.
And also, I mean, obviously you knew going in, you don't have Teixeira, you don't have Alex. This was kind of a more limited offense than you normally put out. Was that a concern going in that you were maybe going to have to really get something special out of Tanaka?
Well, I mean, I've seen these guys put up runs before. I mean, a manager doesn't necessarily think about that. Yeah, I know we don't have Alex, and I know we don't have McCann, 2 of our big boppers, but we had our opportunities.
Joe, does the hill get a little steeper now, knowing that Syndergaard and Harvey are coming up next?
I'll let you know after we face them. You know, we ran into Archer and did a pretty good job on Archer. You know, the last 2 times, who's a very good pitcher. So we'll see.
Anyone else?
What's your level of beyond Miller, Betances, and Wilson? What's your level of confidence in the bullpen beyond those guys?
You know, I still believe in these guys. I do. I know Shreve gave up the two-run homer tonight, but he's done a lot of special things for us this year. So I still believe in these guys, and they need to help us.